Okay, everybody, so this is my spoiler-free review of Season 1 of Halo. So, just to make clear, they have only sent the first two episodes to critics for Halo Season 1. So, it's so hard when you do this because I'm only basing this off of two episodes, but that's what we got, right? So, that's what I can judge it off of. But I want to say that I am a huge fan of the Halo games. I grew up playing the first three games, and I've spent many hours playing the multiplayer of Halo. And I actually prefer local multiplayer, and I've had some of the best memories playing this game with friends, some of the most joy it's brought me. So I was really excited for this show. I had lower expectations because I was a little worried about the trailers, wasn't sure how I felt about it, but it's exciting to know that Steven Spielberg is an executive producer on this, even though it's from a distance, his creative control. He's been trying to get this made for years. It has been in developmental hell for almost a decade, so it's exciting it actually has happened now. Seeing the first two episodes, I gotta say, I was pretty impressed by this. Now, I think I'm not gonna spoil anything here, so don't worry about that. So, what I'm gonna say is that I think that this show actually leans more towards Halo fans. That maybe its weaknesses, it's not, I don't think, going to be as appealing as just a regular TV show to someone who's not a Halo fan. But I think it does right by the Halo fans and that audience. And that what keeps me intrigued is having played the games, I get a little bit of those nerd chills coming in when I see certain things that you'll see appear just in the first two episodes alone. Now, the show looks great. It looks better than it did in the trailers. I was thoroughly impressed by that. And it has some exciting action sequences, but what will get you excited is that it focuses on character and it puts value in writing. So that gives me hope for this season, right? And I think it was a smart decision. The showrunners have said that they wanted to make the show its own entity in the Halo universe, but not canon to the game. So they're keeping it separate so that the games don't rely on the show and vice versa, which I think was smart. And you'll see that, and they're kind of putting their own twist on the tale of Master Chief here, which I think really works. And the way they're doing it is angling it for it to work as a TV series, which is smart. You know, they're not making the Bible the game story, which I like. And you'll see Pablo Schreiber, who plays Master Chief, does a great job already. One of the complaints I do have, though, from watching it is he's very, very similar to the Mandalorian, the character, and how he kind of comes off with his mask on. That's my only critique, and it's not something I can really hold against the show, but The Mandalorian's the most popular show in the world, so, you know, you're not going to help but notice these things. It's very soon, so that's one of my critiques, but again, he's great at the role. It's just a little similar, you know, flies a little closer to the sun to The Mandalorian, the show, but again, it's not a bad idea, right, to be inspired by a show that works really well in many ways, and you'll see a lot of Star Wars inspiration in this show in general. I do think the premiere is a little stronger than episode 2, but you'll see in episode 2 there's a lot of mystery built in, and I really don't want to spoil anything, but there's a lot of cool stuff they're doing, and you're kind of wondering, even as a Halo fan, like, okay, where are they going to go with this? But it's intriguing, and every character is getting a character arc. There's not paper-thin characters here, and even the villains, they're getting motivation, and you're kind of seeing it slowly build. They're giving you little breadcrumbs. It's a little slow at parts, and you might zone out a bit at parts, but it sucks you right back in when you start feeling that again, because really good acting all around too. And the characters that are the side characters here that are, you know, they're building to be main characters, they have great chemistry with Master Chief, and they're all likable. There's no one I'm rolling my eyes at, which I'm relieved by, you know, and they're good young actresses here and young actors, and I see full potential for this to be a great full season. So again, when you're seeing these season 1 reviews come out, it's only based on the first two episodes, but my overall score for it is going to be an 8.2. I'm going to give the premiere an 8.7, and episode 2 will bring down to just like an 8, so it kind of, I'm going to bring this all as a whole to an 8.2, but that's only based on the first two episodes. But it's exciting stuff. I think this show is going to be a hit with Halo fans for sure. And honestly, just sci-fi fans, it is very sci-fi. But if you're out of that realm, I don't think this show really is something you'd be interested in, but give it a try. But if you like, you know, Star Wars stuff, if you like Battlestar Galactica stuff, I think you'll like it. And if you like anything based off video games, and of course, if you like Halo, I think this succeeds. I don't think Halo fans are going to be angry about this. I know I'm not. I think this is way better than I thought. And you know what? For a video game TV adaptation where there's not a lot of good adaptations of video game anything, this is pretty solid. So it could go either way, though. This is the first two episodes, so, you know, I could see it falling off midway and coming off the rails, or I could see it getting better. So I think it has the tools here to be a really good show. And I think from the first 2 episodes, I'm impressed, and it's way better than I thought it would be. So I'm excited to see what you guys think about it. Let me know if you plan on watching it, if what you are expecting to see, what you're excited to see. Let me know. I'll be doing reviews of it every week, so make sure to subscribe. I'm going to review every single episode. And please follow me at Steve Varley Show on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for more of me. And I'll see you next time.